How's it going, everybody? For today's beer review, we're going to be taking a look at Deep Ellum Brewing Company's Cherry Chocolate Double Brown Stout. So we've got Cherry Chocolate Double Brown Stout by Deep Ellum Brewing Company. This is one of Deep Ellum's kind of like limited, one-time release, at least for now, special series that they do. I'm pretty excited to try this. Deep Ellum is for me, consistently good brewery. They've had a couple of things that have been kind of not so great, but for the most part, I've decently enjoyed everything that I've had by them. Now this one I'm super excited about because I love anything flavored with cherry and chocolate in it. In fact, I think I've only had one beer before that was cherry and chocolate, and that was Sam Adams Cherry Chocolate Bock, which I drank that right when I got into craft beer. I don't know how much it would stand up to the test of time now, but I remember loving it back then. Just to give you some information about this, it comes in at 8% alcohol by volume, and the description on here says, "Our logical offering for a passionate time of year. Cherry Chocolate Double Brown Stout. Who says brewers can't pluck your heartstrings? We'll play right to your heart and palate and belly by taking our already smooth and rich Double Brown Stout out to a night on the town by adding real red tart and dark sweet cherries at the beginning of fermentation and organic fair trade cocoa nibs at the end of conditioning. Once a year we treat our Double Brown Stout lavishly. Don't be a selfish lover. Share this one with someone special. Style Cherry Chocolate Baltic Porter." Okay. Hops are U.S. Goldings, Mount Hood, U.S. Northern Brewer, Summit. Malts are Pale Ale, Munich Light, Brown, Munich Dark, Oats, Crystal Rye, Dark, Extra Dark Crystal, and Dehusked Chocolate. The yeast is California Lager, and other says Blackstrap Molasses, Red Tart, and Dark Sweet Cherry Puree, and Cocoa Nibs. So, that sounds pretty tasty to me. I'm really hoping this one stands up to the description of it. I'm going to be drinking this out of the Duvel snifter glass. So without further ado, let's get the cap off of here and see what this one's like. Alright. Straight out, the color is very dark brown, almost black. I'm going to give this a fairly aggressive pour here. Seems to have a medium-low head potential on it. Forms up about a finger of very dark tan colored head. Holding this one up into the light, it is pitch black. I cannot see through it. As far as smell goes, tons of very dark chocolate. This is like baker's chocolate. Kind of roasty coffee. And there's also some coffee grounds in there. Definitely picking up on a little bit of the cherry. It's not super pronounced, but it's definitely there. And obviously tons of malt too. So yeah, pretty good smell on this. Lots of malt, lots of very bittersweet, like baker's chocolate, very roasty coffee, and as well as kind of the more harsh coffee grounds, and just a little bit of cherry. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. The cherry's definitely there, but everything's a little bit subdued and just a hair weak. It's got a decent amount of medium sweet and a little bit tart cherry up front. The cherry actually, it's starting to come through now that I have it warming up a little bit here. I'm gonna take that back. The cherry is not definitely, it isn't too weak now that I'm tasting it. It's actually very good. Literally just from these couple minutes here that I've had it warming up, it's starting to really open and come into its own. So definitely, don't drink it too cold out of the fridge. I'm actually getting like maraschino cherry now. It's really good. This kind of reminds me of Omegang's Seduction, if you've ever had that. That's really tasty. It's got your malt, bittersweet chocolate, a little bit of coffee, slightly bitter malt ending, but there is definitely, undeniably, nice sweet and tart cherry up front. So this actually does its job. I'm pleasantly surprised. Definitely give this one some time to warm up, guys. Even though it calls it a porter, on the description, it needs some time to warm up. As far as a rating goes, I'm not going to give it a style rating because a cherry stout isn't really like a style per se. But my own personal rating, I'm going to give this a solid A. We'll give it probably about a 95, right in the middle. Not an A minus, not an A plus either. Ways it could improve, I mean, there's not really. I guess just you know, do like an imperial version of this. Just make everything stronger. That's how it could improve. So my suggestion is, if you're in the area and you can get it, and you're a fan of like cherry in your beers, give this one a try. It does the job quite well. That has been my review of Deep Ellum Brewing Company's Cherry Chocolate Double Brown Stout. Hope you guys enjoyed my beer review as always, and stay tuned for the next one.